My name's María Chávez, and I was born and raised in Eloy, Arizona. It's in Pinal County. At the time, there were about 4,000 people, as I say, on a good day with no wind. It's a small agricultural community, at least at that time. My dad was a migrant farm worker, and my mother was this amazing leader in the community, and I loved growing up in that community. Since the age of 12, I wanted to be an attorney to advocate for others, and I've been blessed to do that. From going to Yale University to coming back to the U of A Law School, to being an attorney to the President of the United States, to leading 4 national global organizations, and now the CEO and President of the Arizona Community Foundation. I'm honored to be back home. I'm also grateful to the individuals who invested in me, to the great advice that I've gotten, and to the advice I live by every day, to cover the ground that you stand on, to always give back to your community, to believe in yourself, to have faith in God, and to never forget where you come from. When I graduated in 1990 from Yale University, women had only been on campus for 20 years as undergrads. So not only were women new on campus, but there were only 11 Mexican-American students in my class of 1,000. And I remember getting very homesick, and I called my mom. At the time we were living in Phoenix. I said, "Ma, just send me anything." So she worked with my tia, and they shipped me tamales or nogales, where my mother is from. And I remember sitting in my dorm room at Yale and calling the other 10 Mexican-American students that I knew, and we were all like around this hot plate, heating up these tamales, and my roommates came in, and they're like, they pulled me aside and said, "Ana Maria, what are you guys doing? Is that some sort of religious experience?" I said, "Well, you know, actually it is. We're praying to the tamale god." And I make that joke to say that the biggest lessons I've learned is that we always go back to who we are inherently. You know, I will always be a Latina, Chicana. I will always be the daughter of María and José Chávez. I will always be that devoted wife to my amazing husband, Robert, and the mother to my son, Michael Christopher, who I'm so proud of. And part of that is because I know who I am. I've never forgotten that I'm from Eloy, Arizona, that I'm a daughter of a migrant farm worker who did everything in his power to ensure his children had an education that he couldn't have because he started working at the age of 7. The advice I would give to anybody, whether you are in high school, college, you're starting your own business, to growing your own family, never give up on yourself. We all have barriers in our life. We all have what people would consider limitations. Look past that. Have faith in yourself, because at the end of the day, it starts with you. Get up every morning and do your own pep talk. Talk about how you're going to lead your life, live in joy, live in peace, because people pick up on your energy. I tell my team all the time, people are looking for hope and energy from their leaders. Make sure you think about that every day. And when you go to bed at night, think about, who did I make better today? By my presence, by my spirit, who do I invest in? And who do I give joy to? I think at the end of the day, that's what matters, right? Not the list on your resume, but who you loved, who you cared for, and who you brought with you on your journey. When I got the call about the fact that I was going to get this award, I was shocked, amazed, and surprised. The years of going to this event, I think it's going on 25 years I've been going to this event. I think about all the stories I've seen on the screen. I never imagined my story would be up here. And I'm humbled by it. I'm excited to celebrate with the other honorees, but I'm also proud of being a Latina, of being born and raised here. And giving back today is a joy in my life.